Stop number 9 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to the longest and fastest track of them all, Talladega Super Speedway in Talladega, Alabama, as we're here today for the running of the always exciting Winston 500. And quite a contrast from the last track we was at on the tour at Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia, where we had a .526 mile racetrack with 12 degrees of banking at speeds of about 90 to 95 miles an hour. Well, up the speed rate to about 110 miles an hour by about 110 miles an hour at about 2.16 miles of the racetrack and 33 degrees of banking in the turns and 18 in the triable, and you get what we're at right now. Speed pole speed for today's event 196 miles per hour, and that was set by number 71 Charles Sanford. So we go take you to the starting lineup here. Sanford is on the pole, and number 71 Big Apple Markets Chevrolet, winner this season at Bristol. He's alongside Dylan Young in number 2, the Miller Genuine Draft Pontiac. Second row, Ryan Brommer, number 98, the Molly Black Gold Chevrolet, and number 7 Lyle Austin, the Hooters Ford. Third row, 66 car of Raphael LeDuc in the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Chevrolet, Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Ford, excuse me. He's alongside number 11, Jessica Shelton, the winner at Martinsville, the number 11 Boaz Report. She has one of her 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Going to round number 4 is car 17. It is Reggie Fogelman in the number 17 Western Auto Chevrolet. He's alongside number 6, the Valvoline Ford of Paul Minnick, the Daytona 500 winner, looking to go 2 in a row on the plate tracks. Going to row 5, it's car 52, Seth Cole at the wheel of the Ford, and at the wheel of his Ford. He's alongside number 83, John Andrews, the Purex Ford, car number 83. Going to row number 6, it's car 25. It is Colin Cropley in the Kodiak Chevrolet. He's alongside number 15, Aubrey Scott, a former Talladega winner himself, in the Motorcraft Ford. Next row down, Ali Layara in car 16, the Keystone Beer Ford, and number 33, Nathan Orman in the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile. Going the next row down is number 18. It is Noah Sewell in the Interstate Battery Chevrolet, and number 22, Mitchell Hodak in the Maxwell House Ford. Next row down is number 28, Keith Batson at the Texaco Haviland Ford, car number 28. He won a season at Rockingham. He's alongside number 30, the Pennzoil Pontiac of Zachary Fitzwater. Next row is number 9. That is Cody McGurk driving the Million Performance Ford, and beside him will be number 10, Andrew Miller in the Purelator Chevrolet. Next row down is number 75, Laura Chung in the Raymock Oldsmobile. She's alongside number 42, Kyle Matthews, winner of the season at Darlington in the Melly Yellow Pontiac. Next row down has car number 5, Austin Reed. He's on the outside. Inside of him is car number 4, number 4. It is Eric Monaco in the number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet. He won a season at Richmond. Next row down is number 26, Tori Gossett in the Quaker State Ford. She's alongside number 68. It is the Country Time Ford. It is Ben Cohen driving the car here, and it's the only time. And he's running the Ford for the plate races this season, by the way, too. The remaining plate races on the season, I should say. Next row down is number 1. It is Trent Dunham in the Skull Classic Oldsmobile. And beside him, number 21, the winner at North Wilkesboro. It is Quentin Moore at the wheel. And Quentin has our second in-car camera in today's race. Next row down is number 8, Joshua Osborne, the Snickers Ford, and beside him number 43, Mike Becker in the STP Pontiac. Next row down is number 55. It is Alexander Rowe in the Jasper Engines Chevrolet, and number 3, GM Goodwrench Chevrolet of Cole Deaver is alongside. Next row down is number 12, Christian Brecken in the Rebessis Ford, car number 12. He's beside number 90, Caleb Fogler in the Splitfire Spark Plugs Ford. Next round has yet another Ford. It is Dylan Poteet in the Sunoco Ultra Ford, car number 94, and number 49, Tito McCoy. And starting shotgun is Wes McCoy in car number 48, the Rumpel Racing Pontiac. Now you notice some of the teams that are like Dylan Poteet, Ben Cohen, Christian Bracken, and like Poteet, Christian Bracken, and Ben Cohen are all running Fords, they specially built for the plate tracks this season.
Drivers, start those engines!
And the reason why they did so is to try to give a bit of an advantage on the super speedways like Daytona and Talladega. The commands will be given the party engines as the field comes off pit road for the pace lap. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. A cloudy day at Talladega Super Speedway, which should make sure and some cool air as well too. Makes sure to make a lot of horsepower out of these restrictor plate engines. Pace car comes on the pit road. Pole speed, as we mentioned, 196 miles an hour, set by Charles Samper, the pole sitter for this event. The 71 Big Apple Markets Chevrolet. Dylan Young on the outside in the Pontiac. And our third in-car came up, but we were right inside the car of Keith Batson, the Texaco Haviland Ford. As the green flag flies, and boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys and girls. I mentioned Keith Batson as an in-car camera, so does too Jessica Shelton, and the third camera rides in the car of Quentin Moore. And look how quickly the speeds come up to 187 miles an hour off turn number 2 at Talladega, and these cars very, very fast with the CTS physics as they get up to speed at both Talladega and Daytona. And you see the speed already increasing 202 miles an hour through turns 3 and 4. 203 off turn number 4. 204 now. And the field getting strewn all over the place on the front stretch here, and as Reggie Fogelman's going to make a 3 wide for the lead in the first lap of this race here. Wow, what a first lap! And Fogelman, by just inches, led the first lap 191.823 miles an hour on the first lap. Wait, you don't suppose everybody pumped those cars up for the event? You don't suppose that, don't you? Noah Sewell goes inside. I thought I'd make it 4 wide in the turn number 3. We saw how 4 wide did not work at Daytona during the Daytona 500. Or during the entire Speedweeks at Daytona, though. Talladega, a whole lot different animal, though. The track's a little bit wider than Daytona, however, though. And Sewell's going to make a 3 wide for the lead on the second lap of this race, along with Allie Rain and the 17 car of Reggie Fogelman. Who led that lap? It was Noah Sewell. And the second lap, 207.399 miles an hour. We said these engines, we said the cloudy and cool conditions makes for more horsepower, but we didn't think that much horsepower. Running these things like they didn't have a restrictor plate on them, didn't they? Aren't they? And Nathan Orman's going to make a 4 wide for second place. And not only that, for about 3 wide for the lead. Now Orman takes the Sculpin and Oldsmobile to the left side. Now you got Oldsmobile 1-2 at this moment. Laura Chung behind him in that white 75, and now they're 4 wide on the front stretch now. That bright yellow 68 of Ben Cohen inside of Austin Reed, Keith Batson, and Noah Sewell. Now Joshua Osborne is in the mix as well too, and now they're 4 wide, 2 rows deep. Down the backstretch, just looks like the start of the race at Eldora Speedway just about here, where they went 4 wide almost, wasn't it? For the in the truck series at least. Now they go through turns number 3 and 4. Joshua Osborne, a former Winston 500 winner himself, up to the top spot now, and then Snickers Ford as they come down the front stretch now, and now Caleb Fogler, who has yet to score a top 10 this season. In that 90 car, he goes inside for second place, and now tries to go inside of Osborne for the top spot. Osborne leads the 4th lap of this event. And that last lap, 208 miles an hour now. Let's take a look at the lap speeds right there. Dylan Pote is the fastest in the first 3 fastest laps, 209 miles an hour. They're pushing 210. Is this 1992 cars, or is these? These 1992 cars are running like it's 1987 just about. Trent Dunham now goes to the top spot. It's the Twinix teammates, Dunham and Poteet, that goes to the top spots now. And now Jessica Shelton dives her nose to the inside of the 43 car of Mike Becker, as she's gotten by Cole Devers to come to the start-finish line now. And it's Poteet leading the last time by in the turn number 1. 5 laps in the event. Just an explosive start to this Winston 500. Trent Dunham leads, Dylan Poteet second, Jessica Shelton third. For Shelton, this is a track that it's the only track, this is a track that's on her bucket list that she has never won at. She's been second twice on this track here, but never a win. And she hopes to change that today. I know I say that every time I come to Talladega as well, too. And now Quentin Moore dives to the inside. Now to the low side goes to the number 21 Sitgo Ford. And there's the view from on board Quentin Moore's machine, the number 21 Sitgo Ford. And there's Rip Uppercamp from the Sitgo Ford, looking right at Mike Becker's STP card, and now looking right at Jessica Shelton. How would you like to ride off the back bumper at over 200 miles an hour at Talladega? How would you like to do that? More that last time I was clocked in third position. He's going to be back a little bit further back than that, obviously. And now the 55 car, and that car also a Ford. We mentioned we said it was a Chevrolet, but it's actually not. It's actually a Ford. Alexander Rowe goes to the lead now. The man who was strong at Bristol a few races back, and now Zachary Fitzwater takes the Pennzoil opponent. In fact, you got motor oil companies back to back to back right there. Fitzwater for Pennzoil, Tori Gossip for Quaker State, and Paul Minnick for Valvoline. And that bunch, and now you got Purex in the mix there. John Andrews in the 83 car, and he's got Kyle Matthews behind him. Nope, Matthews. Oh, I thought Matthews was going to make a 4 wide to turn number 3, but thought better of it. And down the low side, they're going to come 3 wide for second place, and Zachary Fitzwater leads his first lap of the race in the Pennzoil Pontiac, as he takes the Michael Waltrip colors to the top spot now as they come through turns number 1 and 2. Again, as we mentioned, Fitzwater 2-time winner last season. Hopes for his first victory of the season. He would like that. He would love for it to happen at Talladega for sure. Fitzwater has never won on this track. I don't think he has. And Rafael Leduc, he's won on the plate track before himself. But both his plate wins came at Daytona. Off the fourth turn they come here, and now they come off the fourth turn, 3 wide, several rows deep as they come down the front stretch now. And Noah Sewell for second place now. You get the push from Dylan Young in the number 2 machine. Almost 10 laps completed, and what racing we're seeing here at Talladega Super Speedway. They're averaging 204.828 miles an hour after 9 laps of this event. Gosh, this is racing here, guys. 205 miles an hour plus here at Talladega, and as we told you at the top of the show, pole speed was 196, and so so 209 for the top speed so far means an increase of 13 miles an hour on the draft under these cool conditions with these engines under the hood of these machines here. As you see, Austin Reed goes inside trying to pick up himself up a few spots, and now Ali Liliara goes to the top spot in the Keystone Bear Ford, or tries to. She's got the push from Aubrey Scott in the 15 car, the season 34 winner of this event. And Reggie Fogelman, the 17 car, he's had a surprise qualifying run, qualified in the number 7 spot for this event. Fogelman with high hopes for hopefully for him, getting his first ever career victory in this event. And this mentality has been known for surprise winners. And talk about your surprises. How about that 49 car, that blue 49 you see on that screen right there? That's Tito McCoy, 4 wide now, and between him, Hodak, Matthews, and Orman. But he is now almost in the top 10. He actually was 10th the last time by. But here comes number 28, Keith Batson. Mexico Haviland Ford is your jump on board with Keith. Batson's won at Talladega before as they come on the backstretch now, and pushing the 22 car Mitchell Hodak. Boy, 205 miles an hour off to number 4, and Batson way down the inside of the racetrack, and you're right with Keith. This is all happens. And Ali Liara saw that and says, "No way, Keith! I want to lead this lap." And Batson says, says, over my dead body you will, but Liara does leave that lap over Batson. 12 laps into this Talladega 500. You're just tremendous stuff. Laura Chung goes inside now. Nope, here comes Cody McGurk. And Poteet, is he going to make it 4 wide into turn number 3? Yes, he is going to make it 4 wide into turn 3. And Liara, I should say, Chung and McGurk almost touched going into turn number 3. And now Caleb Fogler leading a line to the inside lane, and Cole Deaver throws the block. Colin Cropley in this mix. Austin Reed is in there. Reggie Fogelman, Jessica Shelton. I mean, just a lot of cars in this bunch. And Mitchell Hodak trying to make goes very high on the track. And there's the Beaver and Jessica Shelton's view perspective as she is there running up behind Caleb Fogler in car number 90. Jess is going to make it 3 wide down the front stretch here, and she's going to lead this lap as you ride along with her. And Jessica did indeed lead that lap by 200 of a second over Caleb Fogler, and you were right with Jess as it happened. Shelton looking for 2 wins in a row. As we mentioned, she won at Martinsville, the last race on the tour, and now Alexander Rowan, the 55 car, goes inside. He's got the one of Trent Dunham behind him in the Skull Classic Oldsmobile. We'll be halfway home this time by 15 down and 14 to go at Talladega Superspeedway. And now you get into the nervous moments now here, and as Eric Monaco 4 wide for second place, and as he brings the number 4 Kodak car up to the second spot. And they're still 4 wide through turns number 1 and 2. Good night. There is no way they can make it 14 laps like this. Unbelievable. And this is not 70 miles an hour on the interstate. I mean, this is 205, almost 210 miles an hour. Andrew Miller right in the eye of that storm right there as they come off turn number 4. Now Quentin Moore leads the line to the inside lane. Paul Minnick throws the block. Minnick leads it. Will lead this lap likely. And now Moore goes inside. He's got Noah Sewell, John Andrews, Charles Stamper, Lyle Austin, Dylan Young, all right behind. See if anybody's out of the pack right there. Nope, the entire pack's still intact here at Talladega. And look at this pack there. 1.06 seconds. And Owen popped on turn number 4. Matthews is around. Caleb Fogler's involved. Mike Becker's involved. Cody McGurk, Ben Cohen. Aubrey Scott was involved in the 15 car. And the yellow flag flies for the first time this afternoon. It was John Andrews who led the last time by. There is Becker and Caleb Fogler, who had a pretty good shot out here. Tito McCoy, 49 car. I don't know if he was in it or not in the number 49 machine. Well, I was getting ready to say they were 1.07 seconds from first to last, and Laura Chung apparently bumped into somebody and damaged her car up. Let's take a look again as to what happened to cause the first caution flag to fly here at Talladega. Kyle Matthews was on the inside lane. They were 4 right off turn number 4. He gets into the 49 car of Tito McCoy. McCoy went right into Aubrey Scott's car, and there you saw where Fogler and Becker all spun right there, and everybody else got in the infield here at Talladega. As you see, Tito McCoy Went to the end, went mowing the grass right there. Aubrey Scott was same deal with that number 15 machine. And I don't know if any of those cars got really or really badly damaged or not. There, they may still make a go of it for the victory here. And see, Matthews' car's got a bit of a dent to the inside. And there's where Chung got hit. Matthews just flat bumped Laura Chung out of pure anger, and just turned Laura around for no inexplicable reason. And who says tracks like Bristol and Martinsville only brings hot tempers? Talladega, same deal. So the pace cars wrangled the field up there. We'll give you the top 10 run right now here. It is John Andrews, your leader of the event. Second position is Lyle Austin. Third is Noah Sewell. Fourth is Dylan Young. Tori Gossett, who is having a tremendous season so far. She's running in fifth position at Quaker State Ford, excuse me. It was a Buick last season. Charles Sanford was the pole sitters in sixth position. Seventh is Paul Minnick. Eighth is Zachary Fitzwater. Ninth is Seth Cole. And 10th is Quentin Moore. We'll be back for the restart right after this. 9 laps from the finish right now. We'll have 8 to go when this race restarts here. It'll be on lap number 22. We gave you the top 10 already. Let's give you the rest of the rundown here. Austin Reed is running in 11th position. 12th is Reggie Fogelman. 13th, and how about Wes McCoy? 13th position at number 48 Rumpel Racing Pontiac. 14th is Andrew Miller. 15th is Eric Monaco. 16th, Ryan Brommer. 17th, Cole Deaver. 18th is Keith Batson. 19th, Christian Bracken. 20th is Joshua Osborne. 21st is Trent Dunham. 22nd, Dylan Poteet. 23rd, Jessica Shelton. 24th, Colin Cropley. 25th, Ali Liara. 26th is Rafaela Duke. 27th is Mitchell Hodak. 28th, Nathan Orman. 29th is Cody McGirt. 30th is Tito McCoy. 31st, Alexander Rowe. 32nd, Ben Cohen. 33rd is Laura Chung. 34th, Kyle Matthews. 35th, Mike Becker. 36th is Caleb Bugler. And Aubrey Scott currently sits at the caboose in 37th. All 37 cars running, and all of them on the lead lap. So, prepare for an 8-lap shootout at Talladega Superspeedway. The average has dropped now from 207 miles an hour to 163 miles an hour. And the green flag flies lap number 22. 8 laps to go in the Winston 500. Will we see a first-time winner again, or will we see a veteran win this race, or will we see somebody who has not won in a long time take the win here? And you're in the, as we mentioned a few minutes ago how this is nervous time. Well, this is the part of the race where you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. The chips are down, you know. And as they always say, you paid your money, now take your choice in these last few laps. And the thing with plate racing, it's all about positioning yourself at the right place at the right time, and sometimes that right place at the right time could be in the last few feet to land. We have seen dead heat finishes at Talladega in this series. You think back several years back, I should say, that Chris Darlington won the only dead heat finish we actually had at Talladega in this series. So, as we always say, anything can happen in a race, and usually does here. Keith Batson behind Cole Deaver, and she jump on board Keith Batson's view. Car 28 trying to push car number 3, Cole Deaver down the left side. Deaver has a totally win, but his was in the Die Hard 500. He's never won a Winston 500 before. And that was close to the line. They gave it to Austin Reed the last time by, and now 6 laps to go. Jessica Shelton's view. She's right in the middle of the pack. She's in 20. She was 20th the last time by. Up ahead of her is Tori Gossett and Ali Liara. And there's Quentin Moore's perspective here. Moore is up in the lead pack. And he's got Cole Deaver and Keith Batson ahead of him. And now Christian Bracken at 12 car. Where did he come from? Bracken up to second place, one of the rookies in the field. And he moves to the inside lane there. Christian Bracken dives to the low side, going for the top spot right now with 5 laps remaining. You remember in the Daytona 500, we had a 1-lap dash to the checkered flag in the Daytona 500. We hope we don't have that at Talladega, or a caution flag finish. We have seemed to have more caution flag finishes at Talladega lately than the green flag finishes here. Let's hope we don't have a caution flag finish here today. And now they're coming down the start finish line. They're 3 wide to the line. It's Batson in 28, Gossett 26, and Shelton in the 11. Oh, who led that last time by? They gave it to Shelton by inches. And now they're 4 wide, about 2 rows deep, 3 rows deep now. Incredible stuff at Talladega Superspeedway. And we have got 4 laps of this left. Zachary Fitzwater now jumps out in front. Seth Cole to second position. Andrew Miller, another rookie. He's up to 3rd position now. And here comes Rafael LeDuc in 66 car down the low side. They come. LeDuc up to about 5th position, maybe 4th that time by. Off turn number 2 they come. Seth Cole jumps just barely out in front now as they come to the backstretch now. Rafael LeDuc is in there. There's Colin Cropley, John Andrews. Andrews has never won in a series before. Ryan Brommer, 98 car. He's won before, but his last one was a couple seasons back at Michigan. Actually, it was last season at Michigan, believe it or not. Excuse me on that one. And Lyle Austin's another rookie in the series. He's hoping to pull it off. LeDuc down the low side now as they come down the front stretch here. As they come to the start-finish line now with 2 laps to go. Cropley, low side now. Second turn they come here. Lyle Austin to the low side now. Charles Samper, 6 behind him in the 71 car. And here comes that number 6, Paul Minnick. You remember he won the Daytona 500. He's trying to keep his plate streak alive. And now, 7 car to the inside lane. Samper gets stuck up on the high side now. And Noah Sewell trying to get his mix now. The white flag waves. 1 lap remaining. Let the shuffle begin now at Talladega. Here we go. Who is in the right spot? Who's going to make the move? That's the question now. Backstretch now. What are they going to do? Noah Sewell, he'll dive to the inside lane. Cole Deaver comes with him in that number 3 car. Quentin Moore squeezes it between Sewell and Deaver. Rafael LeDuc in the 66 car trying to hold them all up. Here they come up the 4th turn. Deaver and Moore goes to the inside lane. Sewell tries the inside lane, and LeDuc throws the block, and that's going to be it. Rafael LeDuc wins the Winston 500 at Talladega. Boy, just an exciting last 8 laps to the line, and Rafael LeDuc, the man from the city of. Whew. Wow, I'm just trying to get my breath here. Rafael LeDuc out of the province of Quebec, Canada, Montreal to be exact. Well, just outskirts of Montreal. Wins the event. Wins at Talladega, his first Talladega victory, the Winston 500. And 9 winners in the first 9 races of the season is the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Ford. Goes to victory lane in a tremendous event here. 165.224 the average speed in today's event. And margin of victory, 66 thousandths of a second of the line. Noah Sewell comes on second position. Cole Deaver matches his car number, finishing third. Andrew Miller in that number 10 machine, his best finish of the season, ends up finishing fourth. Paul Minnick comes on in fifth position. Didn't quite keep his plate win streak alive, but does get a top 5 finish here. Quentin Moore comes home in 6th position. Joshua Osborne 7th. Lyle Austin 8th. Colin Cropley 9th. And Aubrey Scott comes home in 10th position there. So Colin Cropley with, I believe, 4 of his drivers in the top 10 at Talladega. So Colin's going to be pretty pleased with that. Dylan Pote with a solid day finishes 11th. Ryan Brummer 12th. Seth Cole 13th. Trent Dunham 14th. Jessica Shelton 15th. 16th goes to Zachary Fitzwater. 17th will go to Dylan Young. Eric Monaco 18th. 19th to Charles Sanford, the pole sitter. And Mitchell Hodak comes home in 20th position. Just tremendous racing here. And look at that. First to 20th. Almost 6/10 of a second from first to 20th in the final running order here at Talladega Super Speedway. I mean, it's been pretty wild here today. I will definitely say that for sure. Oh, man. I may need to take a break before we go to Sears Point for the next race on the tour. Sonoma, I should say, for the next race on the tour. Boy. 20th goes to Mitchell Hodak. 21st to Ellie Liara. John Andrews, 22nd. Andrews led on the last restart. Austin Reed, 23rd. Christian Bracken, 24th. Tori Gossett, 25th. Keith Batson, 26th. And Cody McGurk, 27th. Nathan Orman, 28th. 29th goes to Caleb Fogler. 30th to Alexander Rowe. Mike Becker, 31st. Kyle Matthews, 32nd. Tino McCoy, 33rd. Reggie Vogelman, 34th. 35th goes to Wes McCoy. Laura Chung, 36th. And Ben Cohen was last in 37th position there. And all 37 cars finished, and all of them on the lead lap. Here, and boy, just an exciting Winston 500 as it always is. And Raphael Leduc has the Maple Leaf fleet, has the Maple Leaf flag flying in victory lane, representing his country of Canada, and goes to victory lane here today. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on his channel. And if you want in on future seasons of Seth Series, if you want in on future seasons of Seth Series, be sure to get with Seth, and he'll get you going. And also be sure to check out our other channels. The channel that does NNSCRA offline, the channel being X86753985X is Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And also the channel and also subscribe to his channel for some cool stuff as well too. And also subscribe to the channel he and Kyle Matthews does together. That channel being We the Coasters. If you are a roller coaster / theme park / amusement park fan, We the Coasters is the channel for you. And also, excuse me. And so subscribe to that channel for some cool stuff, and also subscribe to this channel you're watching here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, for some cool stuff as well too, and you will not regret doing so. So that will do it here today at Talladega Super Speedway. Congratulations again to Raphael Leduc, the winner of the Winston 500. For now, this is James Qualls. It's been production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 11 years of offline racing guys best. We'll see you at Sonoma, California for the first road course race of the season, the Fram Autolite 300K.